So, I thought I'd do a little mix rundown of the video I put out last night using the new Level Loc plugin that the guys from Corner Audio have made in collaboration with Shure. They've done an emulation of the classic Shure Level Loc from the 60s, and I downloaded the demo and threw it in my session and had a play around with it yesterday. So these are the tracks that I recorded, but for the purpose of this video we're going to mainly focus on the mono overhead. So I've got it hitting a 610 preamp into a little bit of EQ and then the Level Loc. So this is what it looks like when you load it up. I originally started on the preset that Corner Audio have done. They've got a couple of options here. I started with the drum bus plugin. We'll come back and look at some other ones in a second. And then from the preset I bumped the input up to 4 a little bit, and invariably when I do a kind of like a heavy effects plugin like this, I normally have it on a auxiliary channel that I blend in with the dry signal of the microphone. But because this plugin has a wet and dry knob, I did it here instead. So the original preset had it set to 50 and I just bumped it up to 75, which sounds like this. And then if we have it soloed out, so you just hear the overhead. You can hear it's like quite crunchy, but it's not too distorted, like not too in your face. If we listen to it without the plugin, it's a bit sterile. You can kind of, it sounds like an overhead. I still quite like that sound, to be fair. But yeah, the Level Loc definitely gives it a bit more excitement. Let's add it back. Yeah, it's just a bit punchier. Let's have a look at some other presets. So I did try out the parallel preset, but it was a little bit too aggressive for what I wanted. I think maybe down the line that'd be good. Maybe like a Tame Impala drum sound, that kind of crunchy thing might be good. But for what I wanted, it was a bit too much. Something else I really liked was this one. I thought it was quite lo-fi, quite dark sounding. Reminded me of like maybe being outside a drum room listening in through the door or through the walls, or in a control room listening through the glass. I quite like that. Let's have a listen to that one actually with the rest of the mics. That's actually quite nice. Maybe I should have used this one instead. You know, I think I'm going to come back to this preset and do something with it. I really like that. It's quite a nice take. Let's go back to the original preset. So drum bus, and then bumped this up. That's about 4, that's okay. And then wet and dry knob. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much else going on after that. It's going to my drum bus, it's hitting a bit of a tape saturation and a compressor. The overhead itself is actually blended in with my stereo ribbons, which are going to a little bit of reverb, which you can hear on its own. Also here, just for a little bit of liveliness. And then with the dry overheads as well, and the mono overhead, I thought it was quite a nice texture. That's it. There's not much. That's all of the mics. Yeah, not much going on, nothing too drastic, but I thought it was quite cool. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see any more of these in the future, maybe like another couple of breakdowns of sounds that I've done or that I'll do in the future. Yeah, until the next one, take care guys.